Okay, outside here today, trying to do some stuff. Got tired and sat down. That's what happens when you're old. Now look, Annie, you're getting all tangled up. All this stuff I got out here. There, now you're untangled. See if you can get there where you want to go. Oh, there's a load of limbs that's got to go down in the field near the woods. And then I got some wood right there that I'm going to burn on that little, I got this thing. Took a bunch of limbs that, well, I saved some of them. I was going to do that. They've been sitting there all for about 8-9 months or better. The housing said they were going to come and pick them up, and they never did. I asked a couple times when they were going to do it, and they'd always say, oh, this week we'll get it done. Yeah. Well, finally I took that wagon and I just started loading them up, going down the road back in there towards the woods and stuff, and dumped them where they dump that stuff when they dump it. And that. Now I got a big bare spot there. I think I'm going to put some stuff down here and put this burn pit there. Or this, well, it's not much of a burn pit, little fire thing. Oh, burn some of this stuff, make a little small fire, set around it, get some things. Got this wood here, cut it down. These old pieces from a thing that was left out. This stuff's all rotted. I'll burn it up. Cut it down, burn it up. Set down there. Shoot. I cut that in about 3 pieces, and one of those pieces will last me a long time on that thing. Maybe I'll roast some hot dogs or some marshmallows over it. Right now I got so much stuff cluttered back here behind here that, and by pulling it all out, getting it out of different places, now I got a mess back here, and it's all going in the truck or the scrap metal, and some junk is going to go on that, has been going on that trailer. I'm going to haul that to the scrap yard, maybe get a few things, take my cans I've been crushing out here, my aluminum cans, then get my porch all cleared off so that I can do something. It's a mess. Then I might put that table that Annie's over there next to on the back porch right here, and put my chairs there, and I can sit and have coffee out here. I looked in one of them boxes, I found a couple things, unusual stuff. I found this is, I think, made out of paper mache. Might have some bad juju to it. I don't know. Kind of interesting. I'll hang it up with my other stuff in the house. I got some weird stuff there. I'll hang it up and put beside it, have it underneath or something. I've got a African club made out of that dark wood. I don't know if it's called ironwood or what it is, but anyway, it's interesting. I'll hang it with that stuff. I've got stuff from all over the place. I got stuff from when I was in Guam. I got stuff from everywhere. Everywhere. Let me turn this back around. I got my boonie hat on today. It was hanging up and I grabbed it instead of my other hat to get this done. When I get stuff straightened out, I'm going to work on the bicycle. It's a neat old bike. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Not all of it's original, but I mean, I don't think it came with those things on there, and it might have had a tank, and It doesn't say Swin, but it looks like kind of like a Swin frame. This thing says Warrior on it. I don't know much about it. I haven't been able to find it. And it's got a Indian with a bow pulled, but the front end here, somebody's put on here, is an AS. It's even got the old bolts in it, the old AS Swins. It's got a place for a locking piece. I might fix it up. See if I can borrow I've got a few people that's got some shops. One of them's got an English mall. I might be able to make a tank to put on this, put in here. If I do that, of course I want to sand it all down and get it looking somewhat. Although I'm thinking about not keeping the back end like this. I've got a trike rear end, and I've got 2 Harley wheels, rear wheels, that I'm gonna cut the center pieces out where the bearings on them come, and put a different bearing cup in it, and then make a trike with those 2 good sized tires. I've made some car sized tire trikes on bikes, but these will be a little bit smaller, not quite so wide, but it should look pretty good when I get done. I'll put some pictures in the comments below of some of the trikes I built some years back when my son was alive. My one son was alive, Chad. I used to do a lot of that then. I kind of dropped out of it, not making stuff on that. But I want to make some stuff and have it so I can ride it. And then also I want to build something for my granddaughter, something different that she can ride. I've got a chopper bike. Got this old thing I kind of slapped together out of junk that I come across. If I could make her thing with pullback handlebars, she's too little for that. She could have her trike. Of course, I think I'd put wider tires on the back and rims and stuff like that. Then paint it up. I'll put some of the stuff I used to build in the comment section. And then I got to get all this junk. There really isn't that much up here on this thing that I've been pulling out of here and that, and going through out of these boxes and stuff. When I lost those 2 storage units, I had to bring all the stuff to this place, and now I got to get it all out of there. I'll clean all this up and have my table on the back porch, and I'll hook that up. I should be plugging that in and listening to that right now, that old cassette tape radio. I could listen to the radio out here and then get rid of this thing. I just set that on top of there. Although I could make a little bar out of that thing so that I could put stuff on it when I'm out here. Or maybe put a screen or something on top so I could watch and bring a small TV thing and watch some stuff out here. And then I got that thing I gotta fix. That's gonna be a guy threw it away, but it's a signboard. I'm gonna I'm gonna clean that off, then fix it back up, and then I'll have me a yard sale sign. Get rid of some of these barrels I've been putting stuff in there. Found this in a box of stuff. It's some sort of drinking game. I don't know how it works. Huh. Yeah, it don't fit in there too well. But anyway, how that works. Oh, I see. You just put this right out here, like this. And you drop something down in there, and wherever it goes, that's what you must drink. I'm not much of a drinker, so I very seldom drinking. I have a beer every once in a while, but I got this can. I got to get all those crushed and put into that thing and take them to the scrap. There's some bits and pieces of metal. I'm going to keep putting metal in there. Get this mess cleared up. Annie's over here been sunning herself. Is that bucket blowing away, Annie? She's just been enjoying being outside. Doc's been up in the window from time to time looking out at us. I got a load in there. I'll put this in there. For now, I'm just kind of fooling around right now. I have to strap all this down once I get everything in the back of this. I think I can get the rest of that stuff in there packed up on the back of this and covered and take it down the storage. Now, I'll get this thing cleaned up because I got a bunch of stray kitties that come here. Sometimes they go in there and sometimes I feed them in there. Put some food in there for them. I hate being out here because we got fields and stuff, and out in those fields the coyotes come up here and they get hold of the cats, and gotta watch them, especially at night. Had a couple of them stalking Annie and me one time when we were walking over the other side, the other field. Out there back behind that play stuff. Across the street over in that field, we walked down the side of the road, or on the sidewalk, and they daggone coyotes. And another big thing, some sort of, it looked too big for a coyote. It might have been a coy dog or a wild dog one time. Might have been I don't think there's any wolves around here, but the way things are encroaching around here, we haven't had any raccoons. We see some of them dead on the road sometimes, but out there near all those woods, and possums, and crazy little critters. I ended up with a whole bunch of stuff. Get this. I'll burn some of this stuff. None of this is treated anyway, so that'll be alright to burn. Just have to cut it up, make it in smaller pieces. That'll last me quite a long time with all that, for just that little thing sitting out there. Annie and me and whoever comes over can sit and roast some hot dogs and some marshmallows and stuff. Anyway, I spent too much time yakking. I gotta get busy. That beast, I gotta work on it. It's not starting right now. I have crank over the batteries. I'm gonna have to replace that battery down in there. Work on it. This beast needs a lot. Me to do stuff. It's not pretty, but when it's running, it runs good. Get my water. Well, I guess ain't gonna get done with me just talking about it. I gotta haul that out there to the woods, edge of the woods. I don't have that done. The outside of this place, I'll start on that front thing putting in. I'm gonna put some flowers in this summer. When I get ready, I got a bunch of tools that I've dug out. Hop in the truck. There's the truck. But anyway, Bye, folks. Have a good one. I'm gonna get some more stuff done. Bye.